Please give a big round of applause for Suraj Mani of the Tattva Group, a musical performance. Suraj, can we have you on stage, please? Suraj began his career as the frontman of the Indian band Mother Jane.
Excuse me, still there. Later on, we can give the introduction.
Christianed by his fans as the singing sensei, Suraj has won awards as the best rock singer in India and across Asia, and has performed at national and international festivals across the globe.
Check, check. All right, good evening, everybody. Congratulations for making this happen in a post-COVID world. And who better than the women to actually make all these things happen? So here's to. My name is Suraj, and I'm a friend of Fancy. Fancy is an architect, one of those kind people who, when I came in Bangalore in 20 years back, I was an air conditioning engineer. She was very helpful, helped me to get some of my first projects. And so when she said, "Can you do this gig for me?" I said, "Of course, I will do it for you." And yeah, so I hope you guys have I'm told that I'm supposed to be the icebreaker. I don't know what that is, but I shall sing a few songs. I hope you have a good time. The first song is actually about living in the here and the now, something which is very important. I think what happened during the COVID is that most of us realized we don't have any control over our lives. That was the hard part for most of us, because the feeling that you don't control everything in your life actually causes stress. Ladies and gentlemen, let me reveal to you, you do not have any control over your lives. Just live in the here and the now. If you take care of the present, you already take care of the future. This song is dedicated to the Buddha, because he was the first person who said that the only place is here and the only time is now. And so I wrote this song called Tathagata, which means he who walks in the present moment. I hope you enjoy it. Every now and then, some men walk this world and live forever, knowing what we don't seem to understand. Unafraid, nay happy to be just who they are, for in the ordinary they see eternity. Tathagata, he who lives in the now, who knows no other time. Tathagata, he who lives in the here, who knows no other place. Tathagata, he was love, the dance of the universe. What's in is out, what's out is in, what's in is out. Every now and then, some men walk this world and live forever, knowing what we don't seem to understand. Unafraid, nay happy to be just who they are, for in the ordinary they see eternity. Tathagata, he who lives in the now, who knows no other time. Tathagata, he who lives in the here, who knows no other place. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You can clap a little louder. All right. I have a small request to the lighting guy. I love seeing my audience, so can you leave some lights on them? Because, yeah, you don't have to light them up if they feel bad, but I mean, it's nice, to talk to each other. I haven't played live for a year now, so I'm really, it is so nice to see real people with mask, without mask, but whatever it is really nice to see all of you here today. And I thought, I write my own songs, so that was one of my, in fact, everything you're going to hear is my own songs. And what happens is that as life happens to me and happens around me, I see things which I find beautiful, and I pick up those topics and I write songs. And I thought that this next song was a song I should sing here today. It was inspired by a speech that I saw that Emma Watson made at the United Nations Assembly. She was talking for a program called He for She, and she was saying that one of the important things that she felt is that you cannot have a women's empowerment and equality movement. She says you cannot have that if you do not have the men also invited. And I thought that was very important, because she said, you know what, I would want to invite my father, I would want to invite my brother, because these are good men. And they should be here, they should feel welcome, because they are the kind of men that we need by our side. And I was like, oh, thank you for saying something like that. This song is to celebrate the women, and it is written, I just loved the speech. Next day in the morning I woke up and I wrote these lyrics and put a melody to it, and I'm going to sing it. It's called Inadvertent Feminist. I sing about a speech, I'm glad I heard it. It ventured to call me an inadvertent feminist, as in someone who is sensitive but yet far from weak, as in someone who is strong but not aggressive, not a beast. I sing about a speech, I'm glad I heard it. The sum and substance of which I now repeat. It appeals to you, it appeals to me. He for she. I sing about a speech, I'm glad I heard it. It made me think, it made me feel welcomed, I admit. Father, brother, lover, we salute you, it said. I will honor you as a woman, you will honor me no less. I sing about a speech, I'm glad I heard it. The sum and substance of which I now repeat. It appeals to you, it appeals to me. He for she, he for she. Yeah! So we stand by her side, inadvertent feminist. And I say gender is a blessing, it is not a prison. Yeah, I stand by her side, inadvertent feminist. And I say gender is a blessing, it is not a prison. Yeah, you are actually allowed to clap along when you feel like this thing. I mean, while I'm singing also, I mean, sometimes, but the next song is not a good song to clap along. But anyway, like I said, most of my songs have a story attached to them. So let me sing a love song. In one of my favorite love songs, I wrote this a couple of years back. I was on a bus trip between two cities, somewhere in North India, and the bus broke down. One of those old buses. And the bus driver said, "You guys will have to get down, and another bus will come and pick you." And so we got down. It was some middle of nowhere. I had my guitar and my luggage standing there. And suddenly from a distance, I could see the rain coming. It was as if it was walking across the road and coming towards us. And I panicked for a second because this thing is my baby. And, you know, I was wondering what I was going to do. And I'm standing there, and suddenly the fragrance of the soil hit me. You know what happens just before the rain, no? You get that petrichor, what they call. And as it hit me, I said, "Oh my God, I have to write a song about this." And so 5 minutes later, I'm in the next bus. I'm wet, but I'm typing away the lyrics in my phone. When suddenly it occurred to me that, why does the soil do that? The soil is supposed to be on the earth. It is always on the earth. But then just before the rain, the soil rises. And I said, yeah, this might be a wonderful song to make a love song. Because in the presence of certain people, we break all our rules. And so I wrote this song, and it's called Ignoring Gravity. Ignoring gravity, ignoring gravity, ignoring gravity, ignoring gravity. There's a fragrance to the air that curls and spirals around me, of soil that rises to meet the rain willfully, ignoring gravity, ignoring gravity. There's a line where a shower stops. If you watch it across a parched road, a languid barometer of raindrops, sensuous, endless in its approach, in its approach. There's a dance centuries old, beating like a drum inside me. You're the promised storm, my lady. I'm the soil, ignoring gravity, ignoring gravity, ignoring gravity. Yeah, you're a languid barometer of a raindrop, sensuous, endless approach, 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 approach. You got me ignoring gravity. You got me ignoring gravity, ignoring gravity, ignoring gravity. Thank you. By the way, if you want to listen to these songs, I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever. Just search for Suraj Mani. I've released about 15 songs as a solo artist. Before that, I used to be singing with a band called Mother Jane for a long time. I was, who was that? Anyway, that is a younger generation, somebody over there who shouted there. Or it could be a really old generation guy. One of the funniest things that happens to me at shows is I'll go and do shows someplace or the other, and I'll have this old guy with beard, balding. He'll come and say, "I heard your song when I was in the 10th standard." And I'm like, oh, bloody hell types. But yeah, it's been a wonderful thing to be an artist in this country. I mean, it's challenging for sure, which is why I have a day job. And my day job is something that I get from the industry, from the real estate industry. So for all of you who feed me, thank you. You're also feeding my songs in a certain way. And it's lovely to be here. I don't know how much time I have anymore. Yep. So that is perfect. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good time, and thank you.
Suraj, that was wonderful. We really enjoyed it.